Buddy. So here we are making this video so that you guys can so I can help explain to you a little bit about the project slash test. Hope you guys are doing well, staying healthy, all that fun stuff. Hope you're coming up with a lot of like secret handshakes that don't involve the hands because apparently we can't shake hands. So yeah, foot taps, I don't know. But anyways, so this is what your guys' screen should look like. Let me move my head around. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I can. So this is what you'll see on Canvas. So if you come up here, this is the home screen. Just come to the Unit 10 test project. See if that'll open up. Okay. And then this is basically all the information you need in order to be able to do the test and project. So here, you open this guy up. It'll download. Look like this. Okay. So the project, and we're looking at applying similarity. So directions, I'm just going to read this. Make sure you read it too. Okay? I'm talking about you. You, read it. In this unit, you learned about similarity and triangles. Now you're going to put your skills into action. Ever wonder how tall something is? Like, I don't know. I mean, a basketball hoop. We should know that height. If not, then go measure it. But like a tree or something like that, well, you can use triangles to be able to do that. Using triangles and similarity, you can do that. So do these following steps and put together a report on how you calculated the height of various objects. So I'll go into this a little bit later with that report. I'm really leaving that up to you guys. So you can do like a Google Slides. I have a template on that. I'll show that to you. Don't feel like you have to do that. There's like Google Present. There's a whole bunch of different ways. You guys knock yourselves out. Have fun with it. Not going to tell you too much on how to do that. But first, you need to measure how tall you are as well as the length of your shadow. So it's going to be really important you do this all at the same time. Okay? So measure how tall you are. If you already know how tall you are, awesome. But then you're also going to need to measure your shadow. If you don't have a measuring tape, a couple of things you can do. If you have string, you can use that string, measure it out, and then like use a ruler, measure how long the string is. Yes, I know it's tedious, but it's probably going to give you the most accurate answer. You can measure the length of your foot and then pace it out that way. Those are ideas. Hopefully that gets your minds going there. But yeah, so if you look down here at this picture, you're going to have like your height, and then you're going to know the height of your shadow. Be careful of the weather, because right now we have pretty nice weather. Yeah, we have really nice weather. So you may not always have that. So come in here. This is a good website. Let me have it pop up. Daytime shadows. You will need to have flash enabled, so it'll tell you like different times where the shadow is going to be, what it's going to look like. If you don't have a long measuring tape, do it towards the middle of the day, because later in the day the shadows are going to be longer. Okay, hint hint, wink wink, nudge nudge. Okay, going back here. Then you'll create a triangle representing the measurement done for your height and the shadow, much like you did here. So just show me, okay, here's my triangle. This is how tall I am. This is how long my shadow is. That way we get an idea there. Then you're going to find multiple tall objects, hopefully greater than 10 feet. If not, that's fine. But the height you don't know. So like here with this tree, they didn't know the height, but then they could measure the shadow and they got 14 feet. Again, hint here, these measurements must be done on the same day and the same time you measure your own shadow. As you saw on the website, shadow lengths and height, your height doesn't change, shadow lengths change, so beware of that. And then using the triangles, and using your knowledge of similar triangles, calculate the height of the objects you measured. So you'll create your proportions here and calculate it out. And then also create triangles. Number 5, create triangles representing your measurements and the calculations you did of your chosen object. Okay? And then here, as I mentioned, prepare report showing your process throughout the project. Measurements, calculations, triangle drawings include an explanation as to why the triangles you made for the various objects are similar. Okay, those are the directions. Rubric. This is what I'm grading you guys on. Read this. If you come here, you want to know what you need to get an A? Well, here's what all you got to do to get an A. Okay. So to get an A, you need to measure 4 objects and yourself. So you need 4 objects and yourself. So in essence, you're measuring 5 things. If you want to do more than that, knock yourselves out. But the minimum's 4 for an A. B, 3 pictures. I'll let you guys go through here. Measurements were done and recorded. Also on here, you need to include pictures of the object and yourself with it. So basically kind of a comparison on height thing. So get a friend, probably a family member, because this is crazy times. Okay. Calculations, I'll let you guys go through here, but this is what I'm grading on. So this is what I'm going to be comparing it against. For the write-up, this is really going to depend a little bit on how you present it, because if you have a Google Slides, you're not really going to be able to do the write-up, have it be like a page long. So what I'll focus on there is thorough and complete. What does thorough and complete mean? Answer these write-up questions. Explain your process, convince me, and then think of possible situations. So as you answer those, you're thorough, detailed, thorough, and complete, then I'll count. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. So let's come back here to this. So yeah, as I mentioned, there's a Google Slides. So if you click on here, what this will bring you to is make your own copy of it. That way you're not all trying to change the same thing all the time. So if you make a copy, then you wait, twiddle your thumbs. Click again. Oh, did it pull it? Okay, well, I'm not sure if this is it, but this is what the template looks like. Again, guys, once you get in here, you can fiddle around with this however you want. So here you can show, okay, height was this, my shadow was this, the object, show your picture here, the object's height was unknown. Again, feel free to fiddle with this however you want. So you're if this presentation only has 1 of these. So remember, if you want to get an A, you have to do 4. So you have to duplicate these slides, so on and so forth. Set up your triangles. Show me. Oh, sorry. Don't worry. Don't have COVID. Show the triangles you made for your measurements. So whether you want to type it on this slide, use like your figures, draw little triangles, or you want to write it on paper, take a photo, just show me the triangles you made and then solve those. So show me the proportions you set up and solve them. Okay. Then here's the write-up. I have answer the following. So these are the same questions. So this is just a tool for you guys to use. Don't feel like you have to. Yeah, hopefully that's everything. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me. Yeah, well, I think that's it. This is the way.